So this is a continuation or part two of um, E.M.R. I need to finish up on E.M.R. For today's music selection, I am watching the LYF JABERG Healing Mountain official music video. So um, I don't know where I was at when I left all the when I left the last video. So I'll do a quick recap. Okay. So quick recap. Building single story tent-like structure with a mound in it. It's either A-frame or rounded frame. I wasn't quite sure which. Building had an unusual parking lot. There were trucks. Um, I had the impression of salts and snow plows. I don't know. I don't know if it was a salt or a snow plow. I also had the impression of a billboard, the red pole, and something about Hungry Jack, or uh, sleep motel. I don't know. So I'm not quite sure when this was or what this has to do with the day of or the night of. And I don't know what the salt or the feel of the snow plows would do. So I was really trying to focus in on the circumstance, the event, current location. The other thing was two individuals walking and one individual standing and the other one lying down. Now the question is this person lying in a bed? Is this, I mean, are we talking like is one watching the TV and the other one walking in the kitchen? I don't know. I have two people and one's walking away, job done, business, move on, and relief. Those are the emotions that I got. The other one was encased or wrapped. I don't, I couldn't figure that one out either. But I got a feeling that it's like it was like very much like being wrapped. Okay. So I'm gonna erase all this. Um, so I will have my co-pilot here shortly. He'll be back uh, helping me with this. So I am gonna 6:30. So I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try from location, current circumstance. So let's start on the location first. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna look for anything anything that pops out. So, I mean, is there a structure? Well, let's do some ideograms. And this is what people who do CRV use. These ideograms, they use stages, and they do this. They actually have a step-by-step process for those who don't know. Um, all right, so this is a bag, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's a hiking bag. I mean, it kind of feels like a backpack or something, right? It's just, this is a very strong image, right? So I have this extremely strong image of a bag, and it's kind of strange how strong this is. So, okay. So, anyways, I got a bag, possibly a hiking backpack, possibly a backpack. So this is a truck, person, energy, building. Well, this is like, I, I mean, it's like I can feel the wind and I can see the clouds moving. So, I mean, was she outside? Was she in an area that had? So now comes the question: where was she? Okay, so we know there's we know there's a building nearby, or at least something to do with the building. It's either nearby or part of. No, there was a truck or trucks. Backpack or big bag. Okay. Now the power I don't get. Energy. Yeah. What is the energy? What is the power source? I mean, is this like power generation? Is this well? Let's just so I don't know. Can't remember where this is at. Let me take a look real quick. Um, Oh, I didn't realize my screen's not zoomed in. Let me zoom this in real quick so you guys can see the screen. I'll get out of the way. Okay, so now you guys can see the screen. So anyways, let me look up the general area. I'm going to try to Google map this area, and I'm going to see if there's any power source or energy or anything that would indicate like power lines or I don't know. So give me a second. I'm going to Google map this. What I have is a general location of where she was missing from. And the problem is, well, she's missing from here. As long as I'm looking at where she was missing from, maybe, hopefully, this power has something to do with it. So let me find Google Earth. Okay. Okay. Explore Earth. So I am looking for I'm looking for Montana. Where the hell is Montana? And I'm looking for a reservoir. Okay. Crap. Okay. So I guess what do you know? Power. Okay. So, anyways, I found the source of power. I found the what I would consider um, the I wouldn't call it field, but I'm thinking somehow it has something to do with it. Now the problem is uh, this power that I'm looking at right here. So this is my ideogram power or energy. Um, Even though the location has this huge power source, and it doesn't mean that the energy that I see and feel has something to do with has something to do with the dams. I got to be careful not to assume it's by the dam because um, and now I'm getting AOL for power line. There's AOL and power lines. You look at this, there should be, I don't know what's in this general area, and I don't know what this, I'm sure there's, there's got to be people living in this area too. So it really looks like it's near a fairly large city. So I mean, um, and there we have large hiking areas. So okay, I can see hiking areas. So the thing is I don't see a location. I have small bits and pieces. I have a truck. I have a backpack. I have energy. I mean, but I don't see power lines. So now comes the part where I mean I need to really analyze uh, clouds and winds. Why is the wind important? I mean, is this? I know I have a lake nearby me where the wind blows in one direction. So I mean, why is the wind important? I don't know if this is a log area or what, but so I have a log area. I have where I have where stumps are pulled out. So I got a stump here and I have a hole. I guess my question is where does the energy come? I mean, is this possibly is there possibly a cell tower nearby? I mean, wherever this is, wherever this sump and the holes are, there seems to be power radiating. And again, I don't see the lines, but I do feel power. Um, I'm not sure where this is or what it has in relationship to what's going on. AOL this. Okay, that dam is there's about three or four different things on this location that just kind of suck me in. One of them is the dam, but I don't see transmission lines, so I don't see any power generation. Oh, there. Got it. Power generation lines go right by a dirt road, or right under a dirt road, right at the dam. Goes over to a small building, and it looks like it. Yeah, so there's a road that goes along the South Fork Flathead River. Power generation lines go right above it. Um, I don't see any logging in that area. I don't see any. Must be really steep because I see the road cuts along that road and the power lines go along together. I wonder if this is in the river. No. So I'm actually tracing along the power lines going back to somewhere. And there's actually an access road that goes along underneath that. There's a bridge and a cutout, and the bridge goes to the road that goes along that access line. And there's a bunch of trees that have been cut. Okay, so wow. Okay, so it actually dumps over by, I don't know, Conkley, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, I don't see a location. I don't see I don't see a spot that jumps out. I don't have anything to clue me in as to what's going on. All I do see is a hole left by a stump. Either a tree got knocked down or a tree got cut, or a tree got cut after it got knocked down in a hole. I don't see anything in there. The other thing I see is our feel is energy. And considering that that power line has access roads all underneath it, kind of is a kind of a strange thing. The problem is there's nothing to tell me it's power that I feel. The energy that I feel isn't just from like a cell tower or whatever. There's campgrounds on this lake and there's roads that go all over the place that are just as just as remote as the line. I wonder where this little building is that has all the trucks around it. I mean, is there like a bar back here? Is there some sort of establishment? I mean, I see campgrounds. I see resorts. I see. Wow, look at the beetle kill and fire kill. Oh my God. Okay, so this Google Earth is telling me nothing other than, what I already know. There are miles of road, and uh, it goes on for a long ways. Those must be old logging roads. They're old logging roads. So unless I can come up with something more concrete, I mean, I'm kind of floundering around here. But yeah, there's miles and miles of roads, miles and miles of logging roads, and Firefighter Mountain. There you go. Firefighter Mountain. I wonder if that's got power. But because I don't see the power lines, I can't say for certain what's there. And this building, squat building that I see with the trucks nearby, I have no clue what it is. Trying to zoom in on that little firefighter shed to see if that looks. I mean, I can't see it though. Anyways, uh, I think the next time I do this, I'll try to focus in on the truck and the person and see if that takes me somewhere because the ideograms really don't lead me anywhere. The bag is trying to tell me something. I'm not sure, and the stumps are trying to tell me something. For me, it feels like it's indicating that it's in the remote region where there's a lot of forested, um, where there's a lot of logging. But I don't know. That whole area uh, near the fire tower is quite interesting. But did she pass through that and get to another spot? Did she go into town and meet someone and then come back? I mean, all right. I gotta check on my co-pilot here. See if he's got questions. Can I do a smell test on the wind? Ah, yeah. The door was weird. It was exactly. If I could see that fire station, if I can see that firehouse because the door was indented in, so the walls here and the door goes in, which was really weird. That would stand out. Yeah, I could probably try that. The smell of the wind is all I have is organics on the wind. Um, I don't smell anything unusual. It's just you've got the organics, I got a dirt smell. I have I got a s- I guess it's like a oily smell, like organics. Not organic. I want to say it's cloying, so it's a strong scent. I'm trying to figure out what the scent is. So I got the smell of the trees and the greenery and the dirt, but I got this. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like and it's not real noticeable. It's just you would notice it if you can smell it. So you can actually see, you can actually smell it. And I don't know what it is. It's like I want to say it's like a chemical smell, but I'm not really sure. I was I was actually looking for a skunk. I didn't see a skunk. So um, you would think that a bear top apex predator would be scared, but the bear is scared. The bear is running bear. So the bear smells something. Here is something. So wherever this is at, the bear comes in, gets scared, runs off. So there's active. I'm just kind of wondering if this is like on a trail or a road. All right. Telephone. Oh, you're right. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay. Back out on the Google map or Google Earth map, and I'm going to try to encompass the whole area. I mean, this place is huge, right? So it's like a, I don't even know how long it is. Huge lake, and the area is huge, and there's roads throughout. So I mean, if somebody was going to go back there, you would definitely want, uh, I don't know. I mean, I am drawn to an area that's pretty much. I mean, it's rocky. I don't. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to work on something I can see. 'Cause, I mean, there is just an absolute ton of trees. The one thing I do see though is the stumps, and the stumps are mainly. I mean, there's pockets of logging all over the place. Um, so it's like, I guess my question is this an active open area? Is this an area that's been stumped recently, or is this an area that has been stumped a while ago? Because see, I don't see the green vegetation in between. I don't see a lot of replanted, and I don't know if they've left the stumps in. Normally, at least around here, they pop stumps out and they'll pile them up, or they'll just pop them out and just leave them for the animals to. But they when they replant, they do it one of two ways. They either leave the stump in and let nature take its course, or they pull the stump out, go back through and just do an industrial, industrial replant. And I think they like to do the stump out for harvesting later. So in 30 years from now, there's no stump remaining. The vehicles can go in there and just pull everything out. There's no issue. I don't know. I don't know what they do in Montana. I can't get a close enough zoom. Would be interesting. I know. I like that co-pilot. I am not viewing this. Yeah, it's funny. It's just I get like a brief glimpse, like some bear running, bear scared, and then I get like this feel of energy. So I get a little crackly energy feel. I've got that building, and it's just a real flash on that building. I can't tell you what the roof looks like, but I can tell you what the door looks like. So this is a really weird. And the other thing is I got a real mental image of two people walking, and then the one person walking away or walking somewhere, and the other person laying down. So I have this very clear mental image. Yeah, just speculation, which is okay. Um, I think what I'm going to do. This is just that smell is just like, what is that smell? We had a dust control product, and I can't remember what it's called. You spray it on the roads, and it would keep the dust down for a couple of weeks. And it had a particular oily smell. Anywhere the trucks drive as they leak oil and hydraulic fluid, you'll get a faint smell of the oil. All right. So I'll tell you what, folks. Thanks for joining me, and possibly round three. Thanks. Have a nice day.